Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing some gardening today, making some homemade fertilizer. I also have a yummy recipe I want to share with you guys, these steak sandwiches, which are amazing. Let's get right into today's video. I am so excited to get my Lomi Bloom unboxed. So if you guys don't know what this is, it is a countertop composter that turns food waste into nutrient-rich plant food. So this has been helping my garden thrive. I had been adding fertilizer into my garden and it was getting really expensive. So I wanted a more natural approach where I could make it myself. So this Lomi Bloom is so amazing because you add your food waste in here and it turns it into fertilizer. You can add it into your plants, your garden, your grass. I had just did some juicing, so I have the pulp for my juicer, but you can add your food scraps in here. So you can just take your plate, dump your food scraps. It's actually been keeping my trash can smelling a lot fresher, since now I just add all of my food waste to my Lomi and it'll turn it into this amazing fertilizer. I'm taking it out into my garden. I'm adding it all around and then we're gonna water it in. I also want to give you guys a garden update because we have some really exciting updates. So much exciting things has been going on in the garden. Look at these tomatoes, you guys. We have so many tomatoes growing in. They are almost ready. So these are going to be cherry tomatoes. So they're going to stay small, but we're waiting for them to turn red. And then our corn is coming in where my hand's at. That is the corn. I cannot believe how tall my corn has been getting. We have so much corn that is probably about 3 inches. So definitely has some more time to grow. It definitely was falling over. So I got these supports to kind of hold it up. I think I need to get another one. I planted some potatoes. Our potatoes coming in, which is really exciting. I also have some more tomatoes on the other side, and I cannot believe that it is finally producing tomatoes. That is so exciting. So this is this garden bed. I need to find a way to hold up my sunflowers because they're so heavy and leaning over. So we need to figure that out. And then this is my other garden. We have some banana peppers. I just harvested a ton of banana peppers and also some jalapenos. I planted sweet potatoes a couple of weeks ago and they're growing in, and look how hardy our lettuce is. So I had no idea what I wanted to make for dinner. So I shot my fridge and prayed to God for a recipe idea, and he led me to make these steak sandwiches. And oh my gosh, you guys, they are so good. So I want to start by making some fries. So I just washed the potatoes really well, and we're just chopping them up in like fry-like shapes, and we're gonna be popping these in the air fryer. Now that we have our fries all chopped up, it is time to give them a drizzle of some olive oil, and then I season them up with some salt, pepper, and some garlic powder, and then I just pop them in the air fryer at 425 degrees, and I cook them for about 20 minutes, and just make sure to toss them at the halfway point. Now we're moving on to our steak sandwiches. So I wanted to do some peppers and also some onions. So I had 1 green pepper, and then I ended up chopping up 2 onions as well. And I'm just chopping up the green pepper in just some thin slices. And then now I'm just chopping up the onion. And the great thing about this is instead of throwing all this little scraps away, I was able to put these in my Lomi, and I just continue to add to it until it gets filled, and then I can start a cycle. I've been loving it so much, making my homemade fertilizer. Once you have all your veggies chopped up, go ahead and heat a grill pan up with some olive oil, and I'm just tossing the onions for a couple of minutes until they start to kind of get translucent, and then I add that green pepper in there, and you just want to cook your vegetables until they're nice and soft. Once your veggies start to get a little bit charred, it is time to add our seasoning. I did some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. And if you're noticing that your vegetables are starting to brown a little bit too fast, you can just add a splash of water in there. But since I added quite a bit of olive oil, I did not have that problem. I went ahead and scooted my veggies to the side because now I want to go ahead and grill our steak up. So the nice thing about the steak was it was already chopped up for me, but you can also just slice it in small pieces if you're using a whole steak. And I just seasoned it up with a little bit of some seasoning salt, some black pepper. I also did some steak seasoning, some garlic powder. I wanted it just to be very flavorful. I gave it a good toss until really however you like your steak. I wanted to do mine about medium to medium well. So it just cooked it up until there was just a little bit of pink left. I mixed my veggies with the meat and I went ahead and turned it on low while we work on our artisan bread. So I just went ahead and sliced it like a hamburger bun. I love using this bread for steak sandwiches. I think it makes it so much better. I've never seen any restaurant use this style of bread for a steak sandwich, but I have to say I really am impressed with it. It's my new favorite bread to use. I just add a little bit of some melted butter and then I add the steak to the sandwiches as well as some cheese as well. And I just put it underneath the broiler until that cheese was melted and got it just a little bit crispy. And that was really it. Pop this in the oven, got the cheese melted. Look how good this looks, you guys. The homemade fries are out of the air fryer. This meal was a 10 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye.